The light beneath the lake. In the heart of a quiet valley, cradled by rolling hills and thick forests, there lay a lake so still that the surface mirrored the sky perfectly. The water stretched wide but not deep, its edges lined with stones that had been smoothed by centuries of gentle lapping waves. The lake held a quiet presence, as if it had always been there, as much a part of the valley as the wind that carried through the trees. At dawn, the mist would rise from the surface, curling softly toward the heavens before the sun chased it away. Birds skimmed the water in the early hours, and dragonflies traced invisible patterns beneath the fading moonlight. The lake held their reflections, yet it gave nothing away of its own secrets. Beneath the surface, hidden from view, lay a collection of forgotten branches, leaves and fallen stones. Time had gathered them at the bottom, piece by piece, but the water did not reject them. It held these fragments gently, letting them rest as if to say that even things no longer useful above could find peace below. The lake had no rush to change. The wind carried leaves to its edges, and the seasons brushed their colours across its surface, but deep beneath all remained calm and still. One morning, a storm gathered over the valley. The wind pushed hard against the water, sending ripples across the glassy surface. For the first time in many seasons, the lake stirred deeply, its hidden layers shifting with the force of the storm. The branches at the bottom moved, and the stones that had rested quietly for years began to shift and tumble. When the storm passed, the valley fell silent once more. The water returned to its glassy calm, but something had changed. Near the center of the lake, something shimmered faintly beneath the surface, small and golden, a flicker that the storm had unearthed. It was not a reflection of the sun, but something resting deep within, as if the water itself had chosen to reveal it. The days passed, and as the light beneath the water caught the sun's rays, it grew brighter. Those who flew over the lake saw the faint glow spreading outward, curling along the lake bed and weaving between the branches and stones. The glow did not belong to anything that had fallen into the water. It was part of the lake, something that had always been there but had simply waited beneath the surface, quiet and unnoticed. The lake did not try to cover the light again. It let the glow stretch and grow, reflecting softly across the surface at dawn and dusk. The light was not loud or blinding, but steady like the heartbeat of the valley itself. The creatures who lived near the lake noticed the change. The dragonflies hovered closer, drawn by the warmth that now lingered near the water's edge. Birds rested longer on the stones, and even the wind seemed to carry the glow further, as if the valley itself had grown softer. The lake did not ask for attention or admiration. It held the light quietly, content to let it shine beneath the surface without fanfare. In time, more storms came, stirring the water and shifting the hidden pieces below. Each time, the light grew a little brighter, revealing more of itself. The lake welcomed each storm, knowing that the movement brought new space for the light to rise. It was never the storm that created the light. The storms only revealed what had already been there, waiting patiently beneath the surface, untouched and unbothered by the passing of seasons. As the years stretched on, the valley came to know the lake as a place of quiet warmth, a sanctuary where even the storms carried purpose. And when the wind moved across the water in the late evening, carrying the soft hum of the trees, it seemed to whisper the lake's quiet truth. What rests within is never gone. Even in stillness, light waits to rise. Beneath the silver glow of the moon, the lake held this truth in silence, letting it ripple softly through the valley, as gentle and enduring as the water itself.